Evening, citizens of Pan Am. Right now we have the honor of having a special guest, President Snow. It is such an honor to have you here.
It's an honor to be here.
How have you been lately?
Well, besides the fact that I'm eagerly anticipating the coming Hunger Games, I've been rather relaxed and the hopeful endeavors will be, smooth this year.
Oh, that's brilliant. Now, I would like to ask you a few questions that Pan Am has been dying to ask you.
Okay.
What are your thoughts to Katniss Everdeen's actions towards the Capitol?
First of all, Katniss Everdeen is a very brazen young woman, and I would be lying if I said that her courage wasn't in the least bit admirable. However, her existence is making my existence a little bit more painful than it should be. So, really, I honestly think she just needs to go die somewhere.
Oh, pleasant. Another one. Any comments on the Nightlockberry massacre?
Well, obviously, the only reason both of them were allowed to live was because the public demanded it. Had they had to kill each other, there would have been a giant outcry. And thus, I think by using the berries, they employed a vessel for rebellion. And that is one of the reasons why I cannot stand them in the least bit. Because, once you start sparking rebellion, things start going downhill. And once they start going downhill, the only way to stop them is to kill more people.
Oh, well. Next question. Do you think anytime soon all districts will put a stop to the annual Hunger Games?
As idealistic this would be, I don't see it anywhere within the near future. You have to understand that the Hunger Games are a social standing, and therefore I can't just simply stop them upon request. The Hunger Games are deeply enjoyed by the citizens of my capital, and were I to just stop them, there would be an outcry from them. You have to understand that these are the people I live with, and they seem a lot more intimidating than the people I don't have to see on a regular basis. Plus, if I were to just stop having the Hunger Games like in the dark days they started Prohibition, people would start bootlegging the Hunger Games, and they would just pull children into their house and force them to kill each other, which we don't want to happen. So we have to keep this capital happy.
But don't you think it's wrong that you're just sending people into the arena to get killed for entertainment?
Well, honestly, I don't view it as a moral issue. I see it as more of if I don't do something, then there will be people sparking against us, and it's just a better way for a civilized society. Think about how the Romans had the Colosseum. They sent men in against lions. I'm not sending people in against lions. I'm sending people in against other people. It's much more fair.
Very.
Okay.
I agree.
But really. But we save those for the last. Just to spice things up.
I totally agree with you. Do you think the citizens have had enough?
Well, I for one know that the Capitol loves the Hunger Games, and they seem to be looking forward to it every year, as well as Districts 1, 2, and 4. Don't know what's going on with District 3, they're just kind of outcasts. I think it really depends on where you are in the country. I know the poor districts are kind of having a fit about it, but as long as the ones that matter the most to the capital and the welfare of Pan Am, I think they are okay with it for the time being.
Last question. What are your last words to Pan Am during this interview?
Well, I want to get out there that I'm not as bad as you may think I am. You have to understand that as the president of a nation, I do not make every decision that you guys follow. We have a very complex government running, and the way it is pretty much that we have other people that make decisions, and I'm just a figurehead. So if you're going to get mad at somebody, get mad at the person that is making the decisions. I don't make the decisions, I just make sure that you guys are afraid of us. That's my job, to scare children. It's what I do.
Thank you so much for coming on tonight, President Snow. It was a great honor.
Oh, it was a pleasure. It was all mine.